One of Nick's closest associates is a self-described internet troll named Antime Gionnet, better known as Baked Alaska. Baked Alaska was at the US Capitol on January 6, 2021.
Hello, U.S. Senate. Yes, we have a fraudulent election. I would like to report.
Dude, he's so epic and funny. He's so epic and funny, dude. Epic Chungus 500. Good one, dude. Fucking got him. Yeah, they arrested him for being cringe. The cops are like, you're going to jail, motherfucker. Why? Not storming the Capitol, for being just insanely cringe, bro. It blows my mind that Will worked with Baked Alaska at BuzzFeed. Yeah. Will, back when Will was at BuzzFeed, Baked Alaska was also at BuzzFeed, and he had not, like, lost his mind yet. They did, like, some funny sketches and shit, which is, like, really weird to recognize. Like, they did, like, Tim and Eric style sketches. One of them they did was the bagel safety video, if I remember. But he wasn't, like, unhinged, you know what I mean? He was like, these things can happen, you know? These things can happen to anybody. Let's be real. Like, didn't he try to push management to support BLM more? I don't remember, like, his political background. I just remember him being, like, not... I don't know. He was just not the person he is now.
I am very right-wing, obviously, and I believe in, you know, America first, but I want nothing to do with any sort of violence. Not.
You do consider yourself very right-wing?
Yes. That is fair.
Far right?
I mean, I would say probably, yeah.
He's supposed to be like, nationalist? Yeah, I'm a nationalist. You know? Okay. Christian? Yeah, I'm a Christian nationalist. Okay. What do you think about the Jews? I don't really like them. Authoritarian? Would you say your beliefs are alternative to the right? Yeah. Alternative to the right, yeah.
Far right as like a smear, and I used to be like, no, I'm not far right. But, I mean, I just don't really care that much anymore.
Even your haters would describe you as a social media genius or a social media innovator.
No, they wouldn't.
I agree.
Do you think that's true?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I worked for BuzzFeed as...
No, they wouldn't. No one would consider him to be a genius of any fucking sort, dude. I mean, he's just buttering him up, but
their
still.
social media strategist. I did the same.
Which is a pretty liberal kind of more celebrity-focused outfit, right?
Yeah, very liberal.
You were at Charlottesville. You were chanting, "You will not replace us."
I believe white people should stand up for themselves, but I'm not like a white supremacist or nationalist or anything like that. I don't only want to be around white people. I think I would like to be around a majority of white people, similar to how our nation was founded. It was about like 75, 80%. I think that's fine because I want our country to stay homogenous. This little living room where I watch
Why have we got
First.
Nick Fuentes up there?
That's my favorite show. I was watching it before you guys came in.
For real?
Yeah. Nick is the most genius political mind I've ever come across.
Yeah, he's not a Nazi, by the way. He just happens to say that his favorite show is a Nazi show that exclusively revolves around promoting Nazi ideas. But like, not I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Not a Nazi, obviously. I mean, come on. Come on.
You've tweeted that Jews control the media.
Yeah, I did that.
You can see how that would be anti-Semitic.
I think anti-Semitic is sort of like a made-up term. Like, I think Jewish people...
Dude. He's like, oh, this is so good. He's like, well, here's everything that the Nazis believe. It seems like you believe all of those things. Why are you not a Nazi then? He's like, I don't.
People think they can't be criticized. If you said white people suck, That's literally an acceptable phrase in today's society in America, okay? If I said Jews suck, oh my gosh, oh, you're anti-Semitic.
Yeah, because white people is a made-up terminology by racists for the most part to show proximity to power. That's it. That's the difference. Nobody's like, I'm white. I'm white. But every white person in America, for the most part, knows where the fuck they came from. It's not the same as being black. Talking about white people, you're not talking about like Irish people or anything like that. I honestly think he might be too stupid to recognize he's a Nazi. Like Nick Fuentes, I think, is at least like smart enough to hide his like legitimate perspective, but like gets really horny and openly fucking says his desires. And it's very easy to catch him doing that. But like I think he's just really dumb. Like I think Baked Lex is just fucking stupid, dude.
I mean, this is a great song. Have you seen this one?
One more time, oh, one more time. I just wanna make fun of a liberal and I'll feel fine. Oh, one more time.
Yo, that shit goes hard as fuck on mute, dude. Just kidding. It literally doesn't even go hard on mute. Bro, this is literally, oh God, racism and bigotry is just the only tool motherfuckers have when they have no skills in comedy. They can't do a funny. This is what they do. When they can't do a funny, this is what they do. It's just like, this is so bad that I don't even think anyone should get mad at it. I think like he is so demonstrably awful and cringe that most people would not even get mad at this shit. Like the most unhinged liberal would look at this and go, yeah, okay, dude, you're a fucking loser. Move on. How are they so creative for slurs but not songs and other things? Brother, that's it. They use all of their fucking points. They used up all their intelligence points on clever ways of coming up with new slurs one time and then never again. There is not a single fucking new slur out there. Remember that a lot of the stuff that the right talks about, a lot of the stuff that they complain about, a lot of the grievances, a lot of the talking points, and also all the racial slurs are all from like 200 years ago. Like, they used to be way, way better at like making movies and art and shit too. Like, I mean, think about Birth of a Nation, right? I think white people lost all their movie magic powers, unironically. Like, they lost all their creativity. Racist white people fell off big time, dude. Birth of a Nation was so fucking powerful, it literally ignited reignited the Klan, okay? They got nothing now. Now they got Dinesh D'Souza making 2,000 mules.
Do you remember what it was that got you kicked off Twitter?
I mean, dude, these days you don't really have to say much. And I think I said something like, ban all Muslims from the US, and then...
You wrote that on Twitter?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was funny. I don't support any immigration. You know, we can't have an unlimited amount of people here.
Oh, he said, I don't want any immigration. Brother, you're from Alaska, okay? Like, your American citizenship is questionable, okay? Calm down. You got Alaska in the name, dog.
But if you want to ban all...
Yeah, he's like, it's a joke, but I also believe it. It's so funny, dude. Go back to Canada, bitch. Yo. You are literally Canada, okay? I'll say it. But also, yes, it is hilarious that he basically is saying like, oh man, fucking, it's just a meme. Like, I don't care about Muslim immigration. But also, don't immigrate, actually.
Immigration, why did you mention Muslims specifically?
It was responding to Trump's immigration ban because a lot of the Muslims are higher risk for, you know, terrorist attack.
Motherfucker. Bro, his kind, white supremacist, anti-government, domestic terrorists, like literally, like his homies are the biggest number of terrorism doers on U.S. soil. Like since 9/11, 9/11, Islamic fundamentalists got a big leap, okay? They were like, oh shit, we're fucking riding high right now, brother. You know what I mean? And then white fundamentalists like Christian Sharia supporters were literally like, nah, dog, you don't understand. This is my country. I will fucking kill way more Americans. I live on this soil. That's crazy. Like literally, with the exception of 9/11, okay? There has never been a moment on U.S. soil where white supremacists have not been the leading domestic terrorists. From Oklahoma, the Oklahoma City bombing, to literally every other instance of domestic terror on U.S. soil, okay? With the exception of, like I said, 9/11, which, you know, if you consider George W. Bush's involvement, then, you know, maybe you could chalk that up for the fucking WASPs as well, okay? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take the credit away from Osama bin Laden, okay? That is erasure, and I will not be participating in that, okay? I will not be participating in that kind of erasure and say that, like, the entire Saudi operation was kind of still backed and propped up by American statecraft, American State Department interests, and also the British government. I'm not going to say that, okay? I will not be erasing people of color voices, exactly.